Welcome to Kitco News. I'm Niels Christensen, and we're here at the Yukon Mining Investment Conference. I'm joined by Bernie Kreft, prospector from the Yukon, to talk about the down and dirty.
Of the mineral industry.
Forget the CEOs.
Yeah.
It's the view on the ground, the boots on the ground.
The boots on the ground, indeed. Yeah.
So yeah, you're a prospector. I mean,
Yeah.
we were just talking off camera. Hard rock and placer mining.
Yeah.
Maybe just give us a brief overview, like what exactly placer mining is.
Placer mining is basically sifting through gravel and using water and gravity processes to pull nuggets out, and hopefully you're good.
That's all you do every day is just pulling out.
You're just pulling nuggets out of the ground. It's like magic. It's placer mining is, it's a hard business, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of nuances and stuff. It seems simple. People have maybe watched TV shows and stuff like that and said, boy, that looks simple. It's not.
Well, so you were one of the stars of Yukon Gold.
It was an experience. I mean, not everybody gets to be on TV and do something on TV like that. It was myself and my family, my two boys, and they loved it for the most part. But at the end of the day, it's we also have a business to run and a job to do. So
well, and like you say, I mean, it's not easy. Lots of ups and downs. What's the resource like in the Yukon? I mean, is there a future in placer mining? I mean, 20 million ounces, like 100 years, 20 million ounces of gold has been taken out. Like, is there, how much more is left?
There's undoubtedly a lot of placer gold left.
Well, and not just, but you're also hard rock. So how much, so maybe like how much potential does the Yukon have in mineralization?
Mineralization, I mean, I've been working as a prospector, both placer as well as hard rock, since I was 18 years old. It's made a great living for my family. My sons are in it as well, so everybody's invested and everybody's gainfully employed. And the way I see it is, it's just great greenfields prospecting territory. Placer, probably not as much of a big discovery potential, but hard rock for sure. There's discovery potential up here. I mean, it's overburden covered, tree covered, till covered, you name it. And without a doubt, there's some monsters out there hiding. It's just up to somebody like me to go out there and hopefully find them.
So I gotta ask, like, what was like the biggest nugget? Like, what was that you've pulled out of a placer? Like how?
The biggest nugget I think I've ever found is probably about 2.5 ounces, 2.25 ounces, 2.5, somewhere in there.
How pure are they? Like, I love placer mining. I was up here 3 years ago, and I had a chance to interview Tara Christie. And I've dubbed her the queen of placer mining.
That's a good name. Yeah. How purity? I mean, purity of the placer gold ranges anywhere from 65% to, I think the most pure gold in the Yukon is 93%. So 64%, 65%, somewhere in there to 93%. You can use a lot of the purity to chase actual hard rock deposits. So if you know the purity and the pathfinder elements that are present in your placer gold, you can use that to sort of help vector into hard rock prospecting targets as well.
So, from the boots on the ground perspective, how has the sector changed? How has sentiment in the sector changed since Goldcorp, Kaminak, since the big five? Since it was six of the biggest gold companies have come into the region.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. It's always good news when you got the big companies coming into the territory, right? I mean, it can't help but be good. It sort of lends validity and credence to a lot of the work that is being done, and whether it's at an early grassroots stage like myself or more mid-stage stuff like a lot of the juniors around here, the majors coming in sort of completes the apex or completes the pyramid that exists,
Perfect. That was fantastic. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
No problem.